Ayo, 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 G. I be the K.O.D. Hey, what's up with y'all? Y'all know who it is. It's the king of the desert, Clint Wayne. And I'm rocking with my boy Haven on DubCNN. Come on, man.
We're DubCNN live with Clinton Wayne. How you doing, my man?
Man, I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
Man, hanging in there, bro. Hanging in there, man. First of all, for fans that aren't acclimated with you in the rap game, give the fans a little bit of information how you got your start, especially being the first artist from the desert area to sign a major deal. And you know, how'd you get that deal, and how did it all come about?
Yeah, well, you know, Clint Wayne, of course, king of the desert. I'm from Barstow, California. Small little area between LA and Vegas, small town, you know. I got my start, you know, I went to school actually in the city, and Kenny Green, he was in a group called Intro, and he actually wrote for Mary J. Blige and all them. They came out and performed, and I got on stage and did my thing, and they took me under, you know what I'm saying, the wing for a little while. At the time, child rappers, you know what I'm saying, was the thing. So
Right.
Let me back up a little. My mom wrote poetry, you know what I'm saying, and so I used to, when I was very young, 7, 8 years old, memorize her poetry, and then I would just rap it, and everyone would be like, "Oh, you could rap, you know what I'm saying?"
Right.
Everyone wasn't a rapper back then.
Right.
That was cool, you know, and pretty much, you know, from there, I just started doing battle raps and started battling everywhere and went undefeated, and I guess, you know, just putting in a lot of work is a lot of things.
You mentioned the battle rap. Before you continue, my man, how did that play into your journey to getting?
As far as the battle rap goes?
Yes.
Well, being from the desert, you know, like people from the city, they have gangster rap, they had NWA, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They had like the Too Shorts, E40s rapping Fortes.
Right.
You know, where I'm from the desert, but it's close to the IE, so we always had people like Dr. Stank and Dirty Birdie, Sly Boogie. You know
Right, Sly Boogie. I'm aware of Sly Boogie. Yeah. The other name you named, what's that name you named?
Dr. Stank and Dirty Birdie.
I've heard of Dirty Birdie. Yeah. I've heard of that name too. I heard the name as well.
The General, you know what I'm saying? These dudes, the ignorant crew. So where I was from, we either had gangster. It was a fusion of gangster music and underground MCing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't have all those. As far as like when How the West was won, we had Rock the Bells.
Right.
So we would have more underground MCs. So battle rap was like an important part of where I was from. And I started off as a gangster rapper, but my mother told me I was too smart to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Though I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying, my mind was beyond that. And so I became a battle rapper, and that's what I did. So
that's what's up, bro. Okay. I didn't know you started. I wasn't aware of the transition. Okay, let's pick up from there. How'd you, being the first artist out of the desert to sign a major deal? You mentioned Intro. You know what I'm trying to say? I'll let you talk because I don't want to interrupt, but you fucked me up with that one.
Yeah.
Intro. That's the R&B group from the '90s. They had some hits. I remember. You know what I'm trying to say? I was a kid. Yeah. I had that shit.
They first came out with "Let Me Be the One" and "Ribbon in the Sky."
Ribbon in the Sky.
Yes.
That was the hit. Yep. Intro. That's crazy. Okay, so one of those cats helped you get your first deal.
Yeah, Kenny Green. You know what I'm saying? And so once, you know what I'm saying, I connected with him. Also, I got a homeboy named Trayvon. I don't even know his name. We went to school together from Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? So if you watching, what's up with you?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? With him as well, they both worked together to get me out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I got my first deal when I was 12. After that, you know what I'm saying?
12?
Yeah, but like I said, that was at the time when everybody wanted a child that could spit.
A Bow Wow, yeah.
Yeah, a Bow Wow.
Immature.
I'm not even going to say the names because I'm going to show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, it was like that, and then eventually, like, my uncle had hooked me up with, because that didn't work out, like, you know what I'm saying? But
the first deals rarely do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So my uncle had hooked me up with the neighborhood clique, you know what I'm saying? With Big Mike and them, Boxsters.
Oh,
I believe the engineer was Drayster at the time.
BG Knockout and Drayster.
Yeah.
Got you.
So, you know what I mean? I would work with them at Big House Studios in Pomona.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So pretty much I've been around a lot of people.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
I've heard your name through the grapevine, you as we talk about all the time off camera, but you know I had no idea how deep the roots went. Okay, so let's pick up on. I want to talk about after the battle rap. After that deal, you know, didn't material. You know, things go, politics or whatever.
Yeah.
What was your next move, my man?
Well, after that, you know what I'm saying. I played ball. I got a scholarship to Florida playing football. You know what I mean?
What?
So
okay.
I had two choices.
What position you play, bro?
I played cornerback and kick returner. You
Crazy.
know, 5-time All-Conference, 2-time All-American, just to put it out there like that.
Crazy. Okay, you just fucking me up like every fucking question.
So I had went out to Florida. When I was out there in Florida playing, I met a DJ Special S. It was a dude from Massachusetts that was a DJ, and he was running a radio station.
Dope.
107.9 FM.
Dope.
And he took me under his wing, and he gave me a position as the business manager, because I always had the, you know what I'm saying, mental. At the time, the station was, you know what I mean, we just had regular stuff, but I started reaching out to the labels.
Okay.
And when I started reaching out to the labels, we had brand new stuff. Just, you know what I'm saying, it flourished real quick.
Okay.
That led to me being promoted to the station manager, and from there I used my platform, and I got with Def Jam and became a street team member, worked with DMX, worked with Jay-Z, worked with Ja Rule.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. How was that experience? Because I know you're going to tell you. I just want to know how was that experience.
Yeah, it's very cool to work with these artists. I think the most intriguing part is when you see everyone has a specific way of how they run their show. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was dope. You know what I mean? We actually down south, I'll say North Florida area, we got to break Trick Daddy's Nan Nigga with Slip and Slide Records. Worked with Master P, you know what I'm saying? We was always with them.
Right.
Shout out to my cousin Khalil, you know what I mean? So,
dope.
Yeah, we did that, and it was a college radio, but the best thing about it was a FM, and our towers, you know what I'm saying, intercept into a certain part of the community. So where the regular radio station was,
they're picking up you guys.
They were picking us up too, so they could dial into us or the regular radio station.
Nice.
But once I figured it out, I was more uncut, so I would do some things that I wasn't supposed to do. Like, man, I turn up and cuss on air and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just really turning it up.
Right, right.
You know, and it brought a lot of perks, you know what I'm saying? And I connected with DJs all across the country, and I mean, still to this day, certain DJs are on major radio. Okay.
That you were working with.
But I was working with years ago.
Got
you know what I'm saying? And so we still have that bond.
Got you. Now you've also worked on numerous like tours, like major tours and stuff like that. Like how what was your official situation then, or was it just by them knowing your just the rapport by knowing your work?
Well, my official situation was, you know what I'm saying, after I was working there, I came back to California, and I had my roommates, you know what I mean? I did a 4-2-4 transfer, where you transfer from a 4-year college to a 2-year and back to a 4-year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the dream was still to play in the NFL.
Okay, got you.
But in the process, you know, me and my roommates were from Vegas. Shout out to Lou B, JB, you know what I'm saying? We was doing our thing, and one day I was back home in Barstow, but my apartment was in Victorville.
Okay.
Ha Loco from the Pomona City Writers had happened to come through to the apartment, and he was speaking about rap, and he knew Snoop and stuff, and my roommates were like, yeah. It was like, well, our homeboy Wayne rap, and he was like, people from the desert, you know what I'm saying, ain't tight like that. And they were like, oh, no, he's tight.
Right. I remember that narrative.
Yeah, so he called me, and I came to the house, and I rapped for Haha. And Haha was like, if you serious about the music, be at my house at 6. You know what I'm saying? And I was there at 5:30. You know what I mean? 8 a.m. You know what I'm saying? In the morning. At the time, it's a crazy story because at the time I remember Kokane was in the Source, and he had the Wrong Idea single, you know what I'm saying, with Snoop and Badass. And so we got in the car with Haha, we drove down and picked up Kokane.
Crazy.
And I'm looking at the Source magazine because I had it.
Right.
And I'm looking at him and I'm like, damn, that's really him. So then after that, we pull up to Snoop's house. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never got the opportunity to rap for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I never presented myself as a rapper.
I got you.
You know, some things that people need to learn is you don't always have to open your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You'll get more out of it. So I observed. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
I watched the ways that they performed, the ways that they moved, executed in the studio. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just think the dopest part about it was it led to me being able to go on the Puff Puff Pass tour. Don't get it wrong, I didn't go all around the country, but I had the chance to ride on the tour bus with Snoop and Magic Don Juan, be on stage with Boosie Collins, and be on
legendary
stage with all the crowd,
right.
That was an experience, and the dope part is I learned from like Haha and Kokane. Like I would say certain things and they would say you're going too deep into it, simplify it. So the reason why I didn't rap with them at the time was I was still a pupil.
Gotcha.
And once I was around them and then I ventured off, you know what I'm saying, everything that I learned from them helped me become who I am today.
Got you. That low key was my next question. I was going to ask you, how have you implemented what you've learned into what you're doing today? With
so much paper, I got Western Union tatted on my hand in metallic blends. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And I was just like, yo, why are you saying metallic blends when all you had to say was chest and hand? You know what I'm saying?
Like you were going too deep.
I was going too deep. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to think I'm still, at heart, a battle rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And once I learned to simplify
and make songs,
you know what I'm saying? That was one of the things that helped me. Now, in the process, I've seen them handle their business with different people. And, you know, in this business, there's certain things that work out and some that fail.
Right.
Me being one that observes, I seen what worked and what failed. And then I understood, like, okay, when I was in that position, oh, okay, they went through that. Don't do it this way because I seen what happened for them.
When you do it that way.
Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, if you hear me do hooks and stuff now with all the different artists, you can hear the Kokane influence because I learned a lot from the OG, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The way you flip the hook, so sometimes I think you're a different like nationality. Like
you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, like crazy with the cadence and the styles that you bring on the hooks. Like it's crazy, man. And you are well known throughout the industry. I know, but for those that don't know and everything, what are you currently working on now?
Well, right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing my project called Teardrops. It's Me Against the World Part 2. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped a single called Chimera. You know what I mean? But that's not on the project. So, you know, I do that and I do a lot of behind the scenes ghostwriting for people. And I won't ask who, but
you already know. But that's crazy.
Just understand that I've hit the Billboard 5-6 times in the past 2 years.
I was gonna speak on that. I was next on my list. It's crazy. Okay, I'm not even gonna ask the songs, but how's that, bro? Having songs on the Billboard, bro. That's something that a lot of artists dream about and never get to. I mean, major artists. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right. It feels.
I mean, you seem very humble about it.
Yeah, because that doesn't make or break me as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Not to veer from the music, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a human being first.
Right.
Unlike many people, I don't do the music to be famous. I do it because it's therapeutic. You see what I'm saying? So
got you.
When I have an accomplishment, as far as being on the Billboard or having that platinum plaque or seeing my producers win a Grammy, that's cool and I'm happy for them. But I just graduated from school. That's my achievement. You know what I'm saying? I'm still alive.
Dope,
I made it from out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I reflect on.
Honestly, the more important thing.
Yeah, like I see my homies just getting out from doing 20-year bids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or some of them hooked on different things, or the other ones that couldn't make it that, you know what I'm saying, to live this long. So I guess the humility just comes from that, because I'm a survivor and I'm a work in progress, and I'm just trying to be a better person. So that's all that matters.
Dope, my man. I want to get back to your career, bro, because you have a lot of stuff, not only currently going on, but a lot of stuff that you've done in the past and everything. Now, we had talked about the battle rap and everything. You working with a lot of the major artists, which is one of the first things I want to touch on. But the BET situation.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. About that.
Well, I was in Orlando, and it was actually for battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I won the competition, but in the process, I didn't know that BET was gonna be there.
Dope.
And so, you know what I'm saying? They aired me, and I made my debut on BET years ago, but it was because of the battle rap.
It was because of the battle rap.
Yeah.
Do you still dabble in the battle rap?
No, I don't, because the battle rap has evolved. You know what I'm saying? And shot and props to all the battle rappers, but I think the hardest thing to do is try to walk that journey with battle rap, and then try to walk that journey as an artist. You know what I'm saying? It's two different worlds, and I just think it's kind of impossible. You know
got you. Different mind state.
Yeah, because you're trying to take people's head off. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just different genres. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you can't one day wake up and say you want to rap like Little Baby or the Baby, and then turn around and be Tech Nine.
Right.
It's just
Gotcha.
It's possible, but it's
Got you. The deal with Universal is when you were through your 12. You got the deal with Universal. You were 12.
No, I got the deal with Universal in 2003 was the first time, and then I signed official as an artist in 2005.
Okay. Let me come in again. Clinton. All right, my man. Tell me about the deal that you got with Universal back in the day.
All right, so 2003, you know what I'm saying, I rapped with a clique back in Florida called MOE, you know what I'm saying, and RIP Lil V, you know what I mean. But Young Cash is actually the vice president of T-Pain's record label, and he's the one who wrote the song. Well, he wrote the hook. All I do is win, no matter what. So that was my group member. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he's moved on to write and work for T-Pain.
Well, yeah, he's done multiple things with T-Pain. He's platinum. You know what I'm saying? He has many songs out there for different artists. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he has his solo stuff, and he's a very dope artist. You know? Okay,
so MOE was the situation.
Yeah, MOE was the situation, and they actually had a deal with Universal years before that. Then he signed with Steve Rifkin. You know
Loud Records.
Well, SRC, Universal SRC with Mobb Deep, Akon, and all them. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, the opportunity was presented back then. A situation happened, an unfortunate situation, which led me to not be a part of that. You know what I mean? Okay. But I was still under the radar. Eventually, you know what I'm saying, I caught a Fed case, and I was sentenced to 15 to life. But, you know what I'm saying, the creator had my favor. So after that, it was weird because I came out, and you remember Gonzo, right, from Caution?
Yes.
I started working with his manager. Okay. From my producer, F Major.
Okay, gotcha.
Shout out to Centinese. Everyone knows F Major. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna touch on him too. That's my brother.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
He hooked me up with him, And then one day the manager called me. He was like, "Hey, brother." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, African?
He was from the Middle East.
Middle East? Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
He says, "Mr. Wayne." He was like, "They love you, brother." And you know what I'm saying? I guess he was shopping, and the people from Universal liked me, and they gave me a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And I was fresh out. I didn't believe. Like, I was like, wow.
You didn't think he was serious?
I didn't think it was serious because you know, you go from finally getting out. You know what I'm saying? Thinking you about to spend the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying, behind the wall.
Right.
To months later, it's like, yo.
You stumble upon a deal.
Yeah, I'm stumbling upon a deal.
That's movie shit.
Right. And then Best Buys across the world, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Warehouses, Tower Music, you know what I mean?
You love. So what project was that?
Well, I was signed. Watch this. I was signed to it. It's called the Young Rap Stallions. Stupid ass name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that was the name of the group.
Okay.
And my group member was actually Frenchie.
Brick Squad?
Brick Squad Frenchie.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you the cover, bro. I sent you the cover, and you'll see us both in there. You know.
Wow. Yeah, so that was MOE.
No, that wasn't. That was after MOE.
That was after MOE.
That was so Cash. My group member before was Young Cash.
Okay. From T-Pain's camp.
From T-Pain's camp now.
Right.
And then my new group member was Frenchie from Brick Squad.
What was the name of that group though?
Young Rap Stars.
You just told me that. Okay, yeah, the Young Rap Stars. Okay, that's some crazy shit. Yeah. Okay, so wow, so it's just you and Frenchie?
And there was a dude named Savannah, and he was like some dude from Georgia, one from Texas, Houston, and one from Pittsburgh.
That's crazy how you've crossed paths with all these, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't mean just brush shoulders. I mean, you're in the groups with these, these people and shit. Yeah, it's just fucking crazy, all right? I already knew I was gonna get hit with, you know, from the blind side with some information. Yeah. But yeah, okay. So you had to deal with Universal. That was early 2000s.
That was 2005.
Okay, mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Okay. What? So is that when you caught the case?
No, that was after I caught the case.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what was the gap between the 2005? What were you doing in between time?
Between catching the case or afterwards?
After.
Okay, afterwards. So check this out, because this is pertinent information.
Okay.
Prior to me signing, you know what I'm saying, I had, once again, F Major, Centinesi, my producer, had told me, he was like, hey, send your music to DubCNN. I'm like, what's DubCNN, bro?
Right.
I need to let you know this.
Right. That's crazy.
I wasn't allowed to come to California. I was banned from the state of California, and the only places I could go was to Florida, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Nebraska, to court, or the state of Minnesota, because that's where I was living, and I couldn't go anywhere else. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, who'd you try to assassinate?
I could go to Florida, you know what I'm saying?
Member of the Congress, man.
You know what I'm saying? Nebraska, to court.
But you couldn't come to California?
Nah, I had a Fed case, you know what I'm saying?
Sick, okay.
So, the thing was, he told me to send it, but I didn't understand, because now we're talking about the time where we're still using CDs, and if you sending stuff, you know what I'm saying, you ahead of the curve.
Right, with the MP3s and all that. I remember that time.
So I sent it to Nima. Right. And it was hard to get on DubCNN. You know what I'm
bro. Tell me about it.
Very hard.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? I sent it, and within a week, my music was up.
Wow.
And everyone was like, yo, you're up. And I can't feel the impact because I'm not out here with the culture.
Right. And
I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everyone told me about it. So fast forward, you know what I'm saying, I got the deal.
Crazy.
The album comes out, you know what I'm saying, and then I dropped Regal Music. Okay. And when we dropped Regal Music, I got Album of the Year, New Artist of the Year, and I got Album of the Year with DubCNN.
Wow, bro.
T.I., Busta Rhymes.
Wow.
What's my guy's name from the Bay? Killer. Killer Tay.
Oh, Killer Tay. I'm thinking of Killer Mike and shit. All right, yeah.
So,
crazy, bro. Crazy. Like I said, I keep talking about how your paths cross people.
Yeah,
Shout out Nemo and Rub, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Nemo moving on the Empire, Rub still holding it down, man. You already know. Crazy. Clinton Wayne, man. The man behind right?
So DubCNN hits me up.
Okay.
And I got considered for the freshman team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The freshman cover, right?
Right.
I didn't
Tell me
make it,
about
of course.
that. Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
One thing I want to tell people is whenever you're doing something in life, take your time to enjoy it. Embrace it. You know what I mean? Stop moving so fast. You know what I'm saying? Because when it slows down, everything is past you. It was in the Source magazine. As Next to Global, Proof from D12.
Right.
That's Eminem's band.
Right. The one that got killed. Rest in peace, Proof. Wow, bro.
Got XXL consideration.
Right.
My Regal Music had every label trying to sign me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was just moving around too fast to even enjoy it.
Got you.
I was on Eminem's show, you know what I'm saying, Shade 45 with Angela Yee and them.
Yeah.
I got the cosign from M and Angela Yee. But M said, because there was this show called Keep Your Day Job.
Okay.
And I had a song produced by Centinese F Major.
Right.
And they thought I was going to come one way, but I didn't come that way at all.
Okay.
Eminem was actually in the studio at that time, and he said, "Who was that?" And then they told him Clint Wayne, and he said he's gonna go places. And then Angela Yee said, "Man, that has co-signed you." And then he said, "But don't get a big head." You know what I mean?
Wow,
so,
bro. Wow. The man, look, cause I've been knowing about you for years, bro. Like, you know, as I go to my boy's house, or whatever, man. I hear your music playing alongside other major artists or whatever. Like, who's that? That's Clinton Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, Ron. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. Like. Well, okay. Let me ask you this: out of my own mind, like, why do you stay so behind the scenes? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Well, you know what I'm saying. Bipolar, schizoaffective disorder, PTSD. You know what I mean? I guess I just, like I said, it's not about the fame. It's just about being a better person. And certain situations and environments aren't conducive. You know what I'm saying, for my mental. I try, but when I get on stage, I'm free. But prior to that, waiting. Yeah. I'm terrified. You know what I'm saying? Anxiety like a mug. You know what I mean? Got you. So, I guess one thing I do want to say is, I'm an individual that believes I have no haters. You know what I'm saying? I just have a lot of people who misunderstand me, and the reason why I say that is every one of my so-called beefs were based off of music. And me personally, I don't believe that's beef at all. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Right.
I don't play those type of games because I'm not going to go back and forth with anybody over nonsense. But if we do go at it, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be worth it. So I'd rather just chill out and be a normal person. You know what I'm saying? I like being Wayne. You know, before T-Mobile had those plans, man. Like, shout out to the homie K.O.D. He would see I go pay my phone bill. I was paying $1,000 a month for those plans that they had. You know what I'm saying? So I had 3 phones. I had to
I understand that. 3 phones. Got you.
Separating all my business, you know.
Got you.
The music industry is a beautiful thing, but it's an evil thing at the same time. You know.
Yes.
A lot of people want to be famous, but you couldn't handle it. You know, people go crazy over Facebook posts.
Man, just preach, bro. People will go mad, go crazy over a Facebook. People not liking their posts. Can they imagine?
Just imagine it.
Jump off a bridge or something, man. Yeah, for real.
People always show me love. Like, I've had a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's scary when people approach you and like, oh, what's up? And you know, you grow up in front of the camera and they know a lot about you, but you don't know them at all. Right. You know what I'm saying? And
they know all about you, though.
Yeah, and you have to try to decipher the 2 worlds. So a lot of times you know what I'm saying? I just stay out the way for my mental wellness.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Good, bro. And so after you caught the cases, when basically the stuff started steamrolling with the music.
Yeah.
I want to touch on a couple of your couple of features that you've been featured on, bro.
Yes.
Tell me about a couple of features you've been on.
Well, you know what I'm saying, 08, Daz actually featured me on the Dog Pound, what is that called? Who Got Next or something.
Okay.
It's a Dog Pound album. It had everybody on it.
Okay.
That was a dope situation for me because it came about in a weird way.
Okay.
This is MySpace era.
Okay.
And you remember, you know Jay Wells, right?
I know that name.
Produced for like Estelle, Big Gibb.
I know the name. I know the name. Okay, yeah.
So I tried to send my music to him on MySpace days.
Okay.
And I posted it, but the computer was glitching, so and it ended up posting like 40 times.
Oh.
And so he hit me up and was like, "You dope, you need beats." You see what I'm
saying? Right.
So he sent.
So he didn't trip on the on the accidental spam.
He didn't trip.
Okay.
And eventually, you know what I'm saying, got to Daz, and Daz had, I don't know if you know Nick, man, I forgot his name. I think it's Hamilton. He works for like LA Times, all types of USC Clipper games, at Laker games.
I don't know that name. I don't.
Yeah, so he hit me one day, and he was like, "Hey, congratulations, bro."
Okay.
I'm like, "Man, well, congratulations on what?"
For what?
You know what I mean?
Right.
He was like, "Man, the Dog Pound just shouted you out." I'm like, "What you mean they shouted me out?"
Right.
So they were in Europe with Yash from DubCNN. Yeah.
Oh, right. He was back with Nima when Nima was down there. Got you. Yep.
They were on tour over there, and they asked the question, "Who are the next artists from the West Coast?"
Right.
And they said Problem and Clint Wayne.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So check this out. He shows me the video. I still have that to this day.
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I'll take the shot." I hit Daz. I'm like, "Hey, man, I got this song. You'll do a feature on it?"
Right.
He was like, "Yeah, send it to me," right?
Right.
So I sent it to him.
Yeah.
I had no expectations.
Right.
Oh, do you know, it was like 9 hours later, you know what I'm saying, I had an email. But
9 hours later?
Literally 9 hours later, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking, you know how sometimes you send an email and then it just sends it back? And
Yeah.
It's what you sent, the box is full?
Right.
So
Recipient can't receive or some shit like that.
So I look, I'm like, let me play this. So I'm playing it, and I'm like, man, this is what I sent him.
Right.
Whatever. Fast forwarded. Yo, what's up, little homie? I'm like, oh my God. Like, dog really just did it like 9 hours, bro.
Man, come on, who does that, bro? Who does that? I know. You'll be waiting for months before you even get a response, bro.
Right.
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we did it. Then they put it on. It was so dope, produced by the homie F Major.
Okay, got you.
It was so dope because he was like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Good work. He was like, can I put this on my album?
Right.
So I was like, of course, you Daz.
Right.
So that's how
Please put it on your album,
right?
Nigga.
And it was years before I even ever met Daz. I actually met him maybe like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
We both had landed in LAX.
Wow.
And that was the first time I met him.
Wow. Yeah. But you already did the work with him.
I had, you know what I'm saying, a few records with him.
Okay, tell me about a couple of other features, my man. I know you've worked with Neo, Bilal for
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That all came behind the scenes, and then I was actually gonna put out a single with Neo, but
politics. Gotcha. Always.
But as far as the West Coast goes, man, you got me on the spot. I think I've worked with every artist from the West Coast besides E40.
Wow, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you talking every artist?
Yeah, I've had my hand in whether it's my pen, my hooks, or, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, bro. Okay. Okay, did not know that. All right, bro. Okay, I know you took a break for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to touch on that?
Yeah, that's cool. So at the height, I guess, of my career, just off reflection, you know what I'm saying, my grandma passed away. And in my opinion, I felt like that's the only person in this world who genuinely loved me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And so when she passed away, and it was sudden, you know what I'm saying, I didn't understand, because I was living in Irvine at the time.
Okay.
You know, and I would always go and visit her.
Okay.
And then, like, if you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders,
yeah.
If I hit rock bottom, all I have to do is go to her house and lay on the couch.
And it'll be better.
Yeah, I didn't have to say a word because she already knew what it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She knew the exact situation without me saying anything.
Right.
So I went into depression. I gained like 100 pounds, bro. And it's not exaggerating. I literally gained 100 pounds, you know?
Serious, bro?
Yeah.
You got big, like big?
Yeah.
Depression will do it to you, I know.
I went from 145 to 250.
Damn.
But I didn't know it because I was so isolated.
Right.
You don't know when it feels like 2 weeks and then you come to and it's like a year and a half later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little sister because she would drive. You know what I'm saying? I had moved from Irvine to Palm Springs.
Okay.
And she would drive from San Diego to Palm Springs just to make sure I had groceries and I was eating and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
A 4-hour drive?
Come on. And then drive back. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
And
that's love. That's love.
So then after that, my son died from a drunk driver. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, my little brother, you know what I'm saying, died of blood cancer. So,
wow, bro.
The crazy story is I had a major hit me up in the process. I answered it, and they wanted to talk about music, and I told them F them and their company because I was in a
different mind state.
Yeah, I didn't care about music, bro.
Right.
I just disappeared. When I wake up in the morning, my mind was, damn, I'm up, I'm living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was the show.
Right. I got depressed from living because I didn't want to wake up. You know what I mean? I didn't want to exist. You understand?
Right.
People would always ask me, hey, do this music. I don't want to do music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my outlet, but I figured, you know what I'm saying, I also wanted to do this for my grandma because it felt good.
Right.
You know, when you mess up your whole life, you know what I'm saying? I was the bad kid in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? The trouble teen and all that.
Right.
I finally gave my family something to brag about. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that was my world. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So, yeah, the music wasn't important. You know what I'm saying?
At that time.
Because I wasn't important.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Got you. How long did it take you to come out of it?
Well, I honestly feel like I'm still battling. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I came out in like 2015. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And when did this string of events, window of time happen?
2009, 10, and 11.
Gotcha.
Back.
Gotcha.
Now, I did put out music or make music, you know what I'm saying, a few years later.
Right.
But
it was just like it wasn't
me yet.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
It was sporadic.
Right. 2015. So 2015 was crazy because I guess the lesson that I want to teach you real quick is this. You don't have to get along with everyone, and sometimes your enemy might be your blessing. And just reflecting a person that I was cool with for like 20 plus years, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
At that time was the same person who helped me get back on my path.
Wow.
But that same person helped me get me back on my path.
Right. And that's the person you were beefing?
No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's the person who had a key to my house.
Okay.
But in the end, they backstabbed me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
When you reflect on it, like I'm saying, all things aren't bad things, negative, because if I look at it now, had that person
hadn't done that?
Yeah, I think I still would have been
in that situation.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, you know what I'm saying, 2015, I did do like 14 was a good year. I think that's the year Big to the Boy dropped his album.
Yes.
And I had two songs on that. And
dope.
Thank you for the opportunity for it. You know what I'm saying?
Dope, Clinton. Dope.
I had worked with a lot of other artists. Then I started doing my hooks. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll get on how I started hooks, but
right.
This led to me touring the country. I was going 2.5 years on the road, bro.
Damn, bro.
So I had my own record label that I had always had since I was a kid called IHG, Infinite Hustle Group.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. IFG?
IHG.
IHG, Infinite. I'm tripping. You said that's right.
The artist we had was Belize. From Florida, from Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah,
I know that name. I know I've heard something. Yeah. I know that name.
I mean, the album had Nipsey, Mozzy.
Yeah. That's what I've heard. It. The song with Nipsey. Yep.
So Nipsey, Davies, Mozzy, Rollo, Young Greatness, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, big album, and toured with them. You know what I'm saying?
How was that, bro?
It was perfect. I'll tell you this. Touring is cool when you don't have to do anything. But when you're handling your business, it's tedious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little rest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It sounds funner than it really is.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it sounds like more fun than it really is.
When you handling business all the time, the hardest part is handling business, because in this business you have to deal with egos.
And they don't understand that, bro. They don't understand that. They just see the end product.
Right.
And then, you know.
Yeah, you be away from your family. I mean, the first 2 weeks is cool. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in New York.
Right.
I'm in St. Louis.
Right. But two years later?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like after 2.5 weeks, you get tired of living out of hotels, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you get tired of having that
eating out at bullshit places.
2 hours of sleep and then back on it again. So
eat you up.
Yeah, it eats you up, man. And, you know, especially when you run a label, there's a lot of things that you do behind the scenes. You're writing articles. You're making sure artists are up on time. You're making sure paperwork. You're making sure people that you don't even know, but you're depending on them to come through.
That you don't even know, but you're man, preach, bro, preach.
And then in my situation, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Hey, road manager, driver. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You handle a lot.
Right.
And then you sit in the background, and which is cool. I'm used to the background, but when people see you, sometimes they act like you just a nobody, not knowing.
Like you're there to clean up the cups or some shit like that. I'm already knowing, bro. I'm already knowing.
That's how
you ready to smack him up like motherfucker. Yeah, I'm saying, man. Yes, man.
I'm high on respect, loyalty.
Yes.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we spent time with Nip, spent time with Mozzy.
Dope,
you know what I'm saying? Went out there, was supposed to do the video with Davies, but he had his daughter the day we were supposed to do the video. So that's historical. Wayno from Everyday Struggle, me and him going back and forth. Like, hey, bro, get me the record. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jadakiss, Mano.
Mano.
Hovain that was with Troy Avenue at the time. You know
Right. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, after this, people damn sure ears gonna go up. After I mean, serious, like, 'cause your resume and the work that you put in is undeniable, bro. I want to fast forward to current. As my transition to current, though, let me touch on a couple things, 2 things. All right, you mentioned how you got your start writing hooks. Touch on that for me real quick.
All right. So ironically, I have a homeboy. His name is Ivory. I call him Vovo.
Okay.
Back in the days, I did not know how to write hooks.
Okay.
He wrote all my hooks.
You just had the bars.
Yeah, I had bars. You know what I'm saying? Being around Kokane so much, watching him. You know what I'm saying?
He can come over.
Just like that, genius, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I looked. Then I just started studying the game, and what made me write hooks was this. Once I started getting on more in my career, I used to hit up people like, hey, you have a beautiful voice, your hooks are dope. You know what I'm saying? How much for a hook? $3,000, $5,000, like, dog. you got to be realistic about who you are. Yes, you are talented, but you're not 3 or 5,000 talented at the moment.
At the moment.
At the moment.
Okay?
You know what I mean?
Your status does not equal,
right.
like on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Like you're overvaluing your company at this time. Great right cupcakes
now.
though.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? It came to the point where, you know, Alright, sometimes people get upset when they see you with that one win, not understanding it took 1,000 losses. Just
1,000 of them.
You know?
1,000 of them.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm smart. I can sing. You know what I'm saying? I'll write my own hooks. And with me, when I'm denied or rejected, I make it a point to show you.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? Got
you.
And so I went from...
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that.
Right. I want to give props out, you know what I'm saying, to Big Kibo.
Okay.
And I want to give props out to Hardhead because I wasn't that good, but they believed in me enough to encourage me. And Nicholas Coleon, you know what I'm saying? Nico Coleon, man. Okay. They would always let me be in the studio and do hooks now.
Dope.
Yes, they benefited because I'm giving them hooks.
Right. But you're in the gym working on your game.
Right. And I just kept doing hooks, and then one day I just was good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was in demand, like,
right.
Let me get a hook, let me get a hook, let me get a hook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, even with Hardhead, if he calls me right now and says I need a hook, it's done.
Got you.
If Nico hits me and says I need a hook right now, it's done.
Got
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm loyal like that. Right. I wouldn't be here without them letting me, you know what I'm saying, hone my craft. And so that's how I got, because I was told that 3,000, 5,000 or nothing, and I said that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I'll get that now.
So they shouldn't have done that. They created a monster.
They should have. You know what I'm
saying? That's what I was meant. Yeah.
Because that was the best thing, and I don't have any, you know what I'm saying, hard feelings towards that, because that helped me become a better artist.
Right. Okay. Before we get to the new stuff, because that's going to be the cherry on top, as I'm shifting through my mind, a couple of things I wanted to ask you. I have to ask you. One is probably more serious, other one a little more trivial. How was it growing up in Barstow for you, your experience, like, in the area? Because, we talked about the stigma earlier about people. You might hear, oh, he's from the IE, or he's from San Bernardino, Riverside, Marine Valley, Barstow, and they might not take you as serious as your West Coast artist from LA or whatever.
Yeah.
And not just that, just how was it for you growing up? You know what I'm saying? Just in the city and your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well no, you're right. Stigmas, you know what I'm saying? Still deal with that to this day. You know what I mean? Me growing up in Barstow, it's my favorite place on earth. Dope. You know what I'm saying? Because my neighborhood was black and natives. You know what I mean? And we'd have 100 kids out there playing all day. You know what I mean? I wasn't worried about gunshots and, there's violence
everywhere. Right.
I really came from a community. You know what I'm saying?
What are the surrounding community cities?
There isn't one, unless you want to consider Linwood, Newberry, and Daggett.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
got you.
For us, in my personal opinion, when I was young, I was happy to be able to go to the Carousel Mall in San Bernardino.
I remember that. So, the Carousel. That was the one before they made that big one over there in Ontario.
Right. So, we would go to Victorville, and that would be good for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we all stuck together. Everyone knew everyone. In my neighborhood, we all protected each other. Open doors for everyone. You could eat dinner wherever. So it was a beautiful thing. And
how close were you guys to the Inland Empire? Because you mentioned Carousel Mall. How close were you guys to?
Well, it felt like it was about an hour.
That's it. Okay.
About an hour and a half. But you got to think we're 40 miles from Victorville, so we're in the middle of the desert.
I know, bro. I know where Victorville is, bro. You got to go up that hill.
Yeah,
I already know, bro.
We creative, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's a lot of talent in the Empire, and I'm glad it's starting to slowly come out and everything. But I've known that for years. It's like a shame, you know what I'm trying to say, that stigma has existed, because I think it's an LA thing. You know what I'm trying to say? I'll take the run for it because I'm an LA dude. I think it's an LA thing because you know. LA mentality is if you're not from LA, you not as hard as us. That's the mentality. We could be dead false. Right. You know what I'm trying to say? That's the. It is dead false. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know.
My whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm already
LA, you know what I'm saying? For real.
I've been out not only in the Empire, but out in Pasadena. I've encountered that. Like, you know what? Fuck y'all, right? Because we on our own shit. I've seen it. I've been around it. My dad grew up in the Rialto Assembly. My dad moved to Rialto Assembly. So growing up, I'll be out there every time, and I would see that, bro. That's a real thing out there, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, man, we're in the desert, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my neighborhood, we all got along, but trust and believe, you know, I used to fight 3-4 times a day. We used to have rock fights and not understand that that's stupid as hell.
You're going to kill somebody.
We're playing out in 110 degrees. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, scientifically, you know what I'm saying, it's proven that where the temperatures is hotter, people have a quicker attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Quicker fuse.
Right. So, short tempers, you know what I'm saying, agitated quickly. So, you know, I always tell people, just because you were born in L.A. didn't make your knuckles any more
dense.
So, real shit. I always like to say, when you look at where I'm from in the desert, you know what I'm saying, whether Vic, Palm Springs, anywhere, we have more fighters in the UFC and more champions.
So, boxers.
Yeah.
Mozzy them. Yep.
MMA, wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
You got a point there. You got a point there, bro. Hey.
I don't care where you from. You know what I'm saying? Just understand.
Everybody got real ones everywhere.
Right. Real ones everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so if you notice, like, any music I made was Barstow. I said in every song strategically.
Right.
My album, Desert Eagle.
Nice.
Dirt Bike.
Right. Everything was for the desert. I get it. Because being... You branding it, man.
I'm branding it because the thing was, I'm the first artist with a major deal from the desert.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What people don't understand is this. Like, I say king of the desert, right?
Right.
Some would be like, well, why does he call himself that? Well, I am that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And no one can dispute that. But beyond that, when I say that, it's beneficial for you. Because you will never encounter, endure, or go through what I went through when people say, where you from? Oh, I'm from Barstow. Oh, what the hell's out there? You know, all the
He doesn't have to go through that anymore because you already went through that.
Oh, man, desert jokes, boom, boom. You know, all the jokes.
I know.
But guess what? Just turn on the mic and I'm going to show you what this desert like. You know what I'm saying? And now you see, this is one thing about people don't understand. We got a person from Barstow that signed Rock Nation.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We got many artists, you know what I'm saying? We got Grammy Award winning producers that we...
From Barstow?
No, they're not from Barstow, but they from the desert.
From the desert.
You know what I'm saying? You got Machine and some of the biggest companies in the world where the sound engineers and everything is from Barstow. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I mean, not from Barstow, the desert, excuse me.
Right.
But I'm just saying, there's a lot of us here, but the personality that we all have is the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't have to put a Rolex and a Ferrari in front of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We cool with the Nissan, you know what I'm saying, and just being normal.
Right. Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's
dope. As Michelle would say, go to work. Okay, one more question before we got here, bro. Top 5 before we get on your new project. That's top 5 MCs, bro. Top 5 MCs, Clinton, all time.
That's a hard question.
I know.
I debate with people all the time, but how I debate is this: it depends on what lane you talk.
You're absolutely right, but you can't combine the lanes. You can't.
You can't, because if I gave you my top 5 favorite rappers,
right?
I know who my favorite rapper is.
Right.
My favorite rapper is Rappin' Forte, and people don't even believe me, but
it depends on your and what lane you're talking about. Because if you're talking like battle rap, it's a different lane.
Right.
Okay.
Reality rap.
Reality rap.
You know what I'm saying? I love
conscious rap.
Conscious rap. Yeah.
Okay. See, okay. All right, that's an excellent comeback. Nobody's hit me like that. That's an excellent comeback. Well, your personal favorite 5.
Yeah, I love rapping Forte. I love Pac. You know what I'm saying? That's the inspiration around Me Against the inspiration for Me Against the World Part 2. You know what I mean? I love the message.
Nice.
Like I said, it just depends where your head is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I love Quick. I love 40. But then I love Scarface. I love Jay-Z.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just,
yeah.
And I gotta say this, man, because I'm a desert artist. Man, my name is Clinton Wayne. That's my government name. You could go back and DubCNN years ago and see that I said the same message.
Dope.
I'm that first dude that you ever heard use first name, middle name as their rap name. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
I'm a desert dude, but I have inspired and influenced a lot of mainstream artists in this game.
Yeah.
So don't look down upon us artists from the desert just because of where we are geographically.
Dope. And I can vouch for that, bro. I already know. Okay. Before we got here, bro, let's talk about this new music you about to flood the streets with, bro.
Yeah. Well, I just dropped, you know what I'm saying, the new single, Chimera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of the, I don't really have a name for it. I might just name it Chimera, the project. But that project is not for the people who love Clinton Wayne as a MC. That's showing that I have versatility. So when you hear that project, you're going to hear how Clinton Wayne could be behind the scene with the pen.
Gotcha.
It's a different style.
Gotcha.
The Me Against the World 2 is coming, and I'm going to yak my yak, you know what I'm saying? You're going to hear it, you know what I mean? And then after that, I will finally drop the Elohim project, and I know a lot of people have they've been asking for it for years, but I had to take my time with it because, like I said,
that title alone, you better take your time with it. That's not a mixtape.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's produced by my producers, and they produce for everyone in the game. Like I said, Grammy Award winning. I keep saying that because I have to put that respect.
Oh yes, no,
you know
or they'll think you're being produced by some rinky-dink internet producer, bro.
I'm just
let them know, Clinton. Let them know, bro. I know you humble, bro, dude, but let them know, man.
I'm proud of all the work that, you know what I'm saying, my brothers have. F Major, Centinesi, man. I'm proud of him. Everything he's done. I think one thing I want to touch on that I didn't cover is, I recently graduated with my degree, business administration.
Congratulations! That's a perfect segue.
And, you know what I'm saying, I'll soon be going to law school to be an entertainment lawyer, right? Still gonna do the music, but this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. I come from the streets, you know what I'm saying, and people have vouched for it. You know what I'm saying? They know what I'm about, or what I was about. Right. In our community, a lot of us like community, and everything is a competition. The sad thing about it is you only want to see 1 millionaire, and then you want to see everyone else broke. You know what I'm saying? Why can't there be 100 million?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And I understand that some people, you know what I'm saying, get offended when I say, like, K.O.D. You can't get offended. I created that name. You know what I mean? So when you're a leader, you create. You know what I'm saying? When you're a follower, you follow. So if anything, if you're trying to say you're that leader, you got to come up with something else. But this is what I say to everybody. You want a competition? I was on the dean's list and the president's list, 4.0 GPA. You know what I'm saying? I compete with you with that. You know what I'm saying? To make your life better. You know what I mean? I don't want to be hood. I'm not trying to be hood. I'm trying to be corporate. I'm trying to be a better person. So if you want to compete with Wayne, that's what level you have to level up to. You know what I'm saying? Because you somebody as well, just like I'm somebody. And that's what I'm on right now.
Tell him, Clinton. That's a perfect. All right, man. Okay, I just fried my brain with all kinds of info, and you got a crazy story, Clinton, and it was a pleasure. I'm saying on our end at DubCNN to sit down with you for this lengthy conversation. This is good. We're gonna have to bring you back, of course, man. I know you're a busy man, and so you know I know when the schedule permits and everything. But thank you, my man.
Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Lucrative, you know what I'm saying? Go and support. Lucrative, black-owned business. This ain't even my business, but black-owned business. You know what I'm saying? You want your hands right, Gemini Boxing. You know what I mean? Hey, you need the beats? Holler at my boy Faded Beats, F Major, Ty Steez, affiliated. You know what I'm saying? We out here working.
And where can we find you? Everybody find you on social media.
On social media, IG, Platinum Ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying? Clinton Wayne on the Facebook and anywhere else you want to find me, it's gonna be impossible. I'm low key.
My man.
I got a word.